We believe outdoor living should be a seamless extension of your home and a place for friends and family to create lifelong memories together. Join us as we share designer tips and tricks on how to transform your backyard into a place you absolutely love.
Hey, welcome back to Behind the Design. My name is Joshua Gillow with MasterPLAN Outdoor Living, and today I'm going to show you what happens when projects start to grow and no real thought is put into the materials that are used. I'll show you what that means. So I'm standing on bluestone right now, laid out. Probably made sense coming out of the door to have a nice little pad here so you don't have mud tracking in the house, but at some point they wanted to add to that. So they decided to use concrete. So then they pour some broom finish concrete here to add to the patio space underneath the deck. Okay, we have a step here, which is about a 4-inch variable, something you can easily get tripped on, or somebody could fall, a small child or an aging adult could fall here as they transition between space, all to come up to this wall, which is tearing forward, back to bluestone, back to broom finish concrete. And what I'm trying to say is, as designers, it's very important for us to think of the project completely when it's finished. And when we lay stuff out like this, we want to make sure, A, we have cohesive material so it all feels like one. It's kind of like painting each wall of your room a different color. It's a little bit crazy. We don't want to do that outside. We want to make sure that each space flows well into the next space. And we want to make sure we're minimizing or completely eliminating any surprises, like this little step here, which could be wet, and then on top of that we've got a drain box here, not sure where that goes, and then another step up here, and then it grades up, and then another step, or you go down and it's a 4-inch drop in an unexpected place. When we're laying space out, specifically outside, we got to be very careful to eliminate all of that stuff. It'll make the space much more cohesive to use and a lot safer for the entire family to use. So if you're planning an outdoor space, you're like, look, I've got my bluestone outside the house like this, and there's some mixed materials. I'm not really happy with the way it looks. This is what we do every day here at MasterPLAN. We work with families to figure out what's the best way to utilize what they have in place, and then how to add to that or change it all to make it more unified and beautiful. Because if it's not safe and beautiful and simple to use, you're not going to use it. Why invest anything? You might as well just keep it grass and mow it. That's our philosophy. So we want to make sure we're thinking through each and every material being used so it connects nicely to the house, but also doesn't end up in this big hodgepodge or this big ball of chaos right here of all these different materials all coming together and none of them communicate together. And they just look like chunks and afterthoughts. That's the last thing you want to do in your backyard.